In my day it wasn't like this. In my day. It is your day. You're still alive, aren't you? Then it is your day. You're just not enjoying it anymore. Beep. See, this generation is no stupider than any of the last. There have always been kids in every generation doing these dumb, irresponsible, callous, bloody things. The only thing that's changed nowadays is the amount of documentation of those things. Every other person has got the technology to record everything they see and broadcast it to the world at the press of 2 buttons. Beep. And they do. Whenever stupid shit goes on. The stupid shit isn't going on more than it used to. We just see more of it now. The same dumb shit happened 50, 100 years ago, but the only record we have of it is stories people told each other. And what are those stories now? They're nothing. They're just old people's memories. Bits of sputum swinging from the wrinkled lips of some black-eyed acid casualty under a tartan blanket somewhere. You older generations don't get off that easily on this. You can't possibly tell me that your generation wasn't this bad. How do you know? How could you have known what your generation was like on the large scale? You didn't have a running sort of model of the large scale. How could you tell me that you knew what your whole generation was like when the only things you knew about were things that got written down and published? People don't tend to write down the dark things they've done. What did I do today? I kicked the dog in the face. Ooh, pissed on a synagogue. Ooh, blew up a bus shelter. 5 dead. 6 ran. Oh, 1 forced suicide. That girl. Oh, masturbated. 1, 2. Lots. Phew. That's that written down. I really hope future generations get hold of this information. Judge me for it. No, it doesn't happen. That's why you think your generation was perfect, because everyone just conveniently forgot about all the bad apples. But nowadays, like I say, every other person's got a camera phone in their pocket. Oh look, a guy fucking a goat. Beep. We're the first generation to have to deal with anything like that kind of invasion of personal space. Darkest moments getting broadcast to the world, and you have the nerve to blame TV and internet for doing this, for being the thing that makes us do dumb shit. TV and internet just show everyone else about the dumb shit people are doing. If anything, it influences you by showing you the consequences of dumb things, showing you that they are in fact dumb. It's an educational fucking process. In fact, for instance, because of some of the internet videos that I've seen, if someone ever passes me a skateboard and says, "Do you want to give it a go? Just one quick go," I'll say no. You're all right. Actually, I've seen the slow-mo shots. I've seen the footage. You know, of people's limbs turning to jelly from a 3-foot fall. Jiggling in the wind like cheese strings full of thousands of tiny shattered fragments of bone. I'll pass. Thanks. Those being the risks, and the benefits being mobility on a plank. I think I'll hedge my bets and not set one fucking foot on the thing ever. Thank you very much. Because I have been educated by the internet. Shall we set up a firework in a kitchen cupboard? No! I'll tell you exactly why. Because I saw someone do it on the internet and it wasn't pretty. In fact, it was ugly. So yeah, don't get telling me that kids these days are crazier than they were. No, some of them are crazy. Same as some of them were crazy in your day. The only difference is nowadays, the rest of the kids, the normal kids, the people who aren't crazy, are learning from the stupidity of the stupid ones more than in previous generations. See, the internet is actually making kids smarter. Only it's a very sort of slow process, and it's absolutely no match for the elements that are making kids dumber. As for what these are, I have no idea. It could be anything. It probably has a lot to do with some of my previous points, namely, we keep them in a prison, and the fact that most parents are themselves morons, because you have to be a moron to have a child. So, to reiterate, we are all fucked. And I feel good. I don't feel good because of that. I feel good despite that. Why? How could I possibly feel good with the knowledge that we're all fucked? Well, because I don't have a child. My life is my own. And you, members of this new generation, you too are being blessed with the knowledge that there are too many of us and that you must not have a child. And in not having a child, you must enter this Valhalla, this higher plane of existence where you don't have to live through vicarious replicas of yourself. You don't have to worry about the flesh you have inflicted on the world. You can escape the shackles of your DNA overlords. In fact, it's in the best interests of your species, of your DNA overlords, to not do what your DNA overlords say. Because they're telling you to reproduce, but it's in the best interest of that to not reproduce. So whenever you get that nurturing feeling that makes you want to hold on to a baby that's your very own, and you want to work in the best interests of that feeling, you have to not have a child. It's a head fuck, I know, but please, don't have children, ever. And I'm saying this to everyone in the world, yeah? Everyone. Including the religious among you. See, all of your religions, every one of you, you've all at several points in history decided to reinterpret your scriptures in accordance with the changing moral zeitgeist-y thingamabob with me. And if ever there was any point you could say to yourselves, well, I think what God meant to say was, it's this. Surely you can say to yourselves, when God said to be fruitful and multiply, he meant within reason. You know, have some common sense. Go nuts, but don't go super batshit crazy, yeah? What's better? 100 things inside a million things or a billion things inside a million things? You do the math. I say you do the math, but pi is exactly 3, so what do I know? Only those of you heavily versed in both geometry and Bible scripture will understand that reference, and I'm neither. I'm a total fraud. So I'll stop. But what I'm saying is you all need to have less children. All of you. I can't think of a diplomatic way of saying this. But you rational, free-thinking people who will teach your children to be rational and free-thinking, you really need to hold off on the having less kids until we can successfully convince the religious to have less kids, because otherwise I'll be dead and shit. I'll get back to you on that. Damn it, why does it have to be so complicated? Damn it, God. I decided to start saying damn it, God, instead of God damn it. Because if you're going to have an imaginary delusional relationship with the creator of the universe, surely it'd be better if you were damning him than if he was damning you. Than if he was your bitch, than if you were his bitch. Or her bitch. Actually, then you might be onto something. But no, like, when you say God damn it, it's like, oh, the creator of the universe is damning this moment. But if you say, damn it, God, it's saying, oh, fuck you, creator of the universe, this is all your fault. Which is a much more liberating feeling. It's like kicking a dog. Maybe that's what God should be. Maybe there's the idea of DG. Because nobody knows where the word dog came from, right? Because we used to say hound by everyone else, but the word dog appeared from nobody who knows where it came from. Maybe it was one of those backwards words, like the word yob. You know, the word yob is basically just the word boy backwards. It's a clever little antithesis to what a boy should be. And maybe dog's one of those words we gave about as the opposite to what a god should be. But therein lies the cryptic message that that's exactly what a god should be. A dog that you kick when you feel bad. If you can claim to know who or what the creator of the universe is, then kick his ass. For God's sake. I mean, sake for gods.